Oh, let's watch that Fallout video from yesterday that I was supposed to watch yesterday.
They really don't care about the source material of any series, franchise, no matter how beloved. I mean, if they didn't care about Lord of the Rings, they sure as hell were not going to care about Fallout.
Okay, this guy is so stupid because it is one, very lore accurate, is I believe very well received from the fan base. I mean, I am a part of the fan base as well, but like I know that because I'm a leftist, my opinions don't matter, but I'm pretty sure it was broadly celebrated by the fan base for good reason because it's phenomenal. It actually is really good. So this guy is chirping about something that is not even real. Like he's just upset because I assume there are too many DEI hires because the show is awesome. It is pretty funny though to claim that you're a fan of the Fallout series and then get mad that it's like woke. You're just not a fan of the Fallout series if you are upset about it being woke because that's what the whole series is about. It's literally about nuclear apocalypse and how monstrous we are even before the nuclear apocalypse and how that monstrosity in us still carries after the nuclear apocalypse. It is anti-capitalist and anti-militarist. You are just missing the point and making it everybody else's problem.
Games, they don't care about continuity in the least bit. Now, for the sake of maintaining relevancy, I'm only going to review the first episode in this video, and I'll review the whole season next week. Every single episode dropped at the same time, so on the one hand, that's totally a good thing because this will be gone and forgotten in no time flat, because I don't think...
He's already made up his mind after one episode that it sucks, and he's already excited for it to be long and forgotten. Well, guess what? Season 2 was already... And it's a banger. It received critical acclaim. Literally, it got people reinvested in the franchise. It's reaching peak viewership on Steam. Not even, but this is before we think about like everywhere else you can play the games. You're an idiot.
Hate Todd Howard at this point. I don't care if he's not directly involved with any of Bethesda's projects and he's basically just a glorified salesman, the face of the company. Doesn't matter. He's still taking the blame.
Okay, I'll be honest. The Todd Howard part is true. Todd Howard does suck. That's the one broken clock moment that I will give this dumbass YouTube essayist. Todd Howard does indeed suck. Not as bad as the top of the hour ad break, though. Todd has just been the face and not related to creative decisions for ages, to be fair. Yeah, Todd Howard sucks, just not because of the show. This show is good in spite of Todd Howard. The only bad part about this show, unironically, is that it's like renewed interest in Fallout 76. Ultimately allows Todd to carry that on as a W, and I hate that. And I would hate for people to actually have their first experience with the Fallout genre and have that be Fallout 76. That actually does make me sad because I feel like there's way better Fallouts out there. I guess the other part of it is that, yeah, Michael Rappaport is in episode 1, even though he's a piece of shit. All right, let's continue.
Begins in 2077, right before the bombs drop. We see Walton Goggins playing one of the main characters, the Ghoul. Yes, they literally call him the Ghoul when there are thousands of ghouls at minimum in the Fallout universe. He is the Ghoul. But as of right now, he is Cooper Howard, a Marine veteran.
I don't know if they know this, but there are so many other ghouls in the universe. If you had watched more than one episode, and you already readily admit that there are more episodes available, you would have noticed that there are other ghouls. There's not just one ghoul, bro.
His kid is mixed race. So his black wife divorced him, and now he plays birthday parties. How black-pilling is that?
What does her being black have to do with the possible divorce? Like, did I misunderstand something? Did I miss something? He was just like, classic. He actually went back to the 1830s, bro. Unlike Taylor Swift, this dude is in the 1830s. He's like, a black wife? What's next, dude? You're gonna tell me gay people exist?
Because if you know anything about marriage statistics, you would know that white male, black female actually has the lowest divorce rates.
Why do you have that statistic ready to go, bro? What is going on? Is this still a Fallout review? Bro, my man is reviewing interracial divorce rates. That's a thing? Dude, I'm brain rotted from the internet. I'm brain broken, but I genuinely don't understand where you could even come across this information or why you would even need this information to begin with. Like, what conversation do you have with people ever in your life where you're like, hold up, let me pull out my interracial divorce rates spreadsheet? I don't know if this guy doesn't know this or not, but bear with me here. This is going to be really interesting. The Fallout universe is a fictional one that is tailored our universe, but it's a totally separate universe. In our world, the Reds in America didn't fight and actually end up in nuclear holocaust, nor did we have advanced technology before then. We unfortunately don't use power armor in the battlefield.
As soon as they get back to her room, Monty strips naked and they just straight up have sex. So I guess one good thing came out of this show, but of course everything goes to as the big schnoz little brother soon discovers one of the members of Vault 32 is dead and rotting. And it turns out raiders somehow got into Vault 32, killed everyone.
I genuinely don't get it. If he's actually 28 years old, why is he behaving like ha, there was sex? So I guess we got to see some good stuff that my mommy won't let me watch. Is this satire? This can't be real. I unironically thought this was like perfectly satirizing a neck-bearded like Redditor, but I do think he's genuinely like this stunted. It is kind of shocking. I guess that is a testament to modern medicine. Maybe eugenics would have played a role at this point. Maybe there would have been a normal progress in our evolutionary standards. So maybe modern medicine has gone too far.
Men just getting the absolute beat out of them. The only competent males at all are the raiders.
Bro, are you stupid? The entire point is, yes, vault dwellers are pussies and not actually strong, whereas the raiders who have like had to live out there, yeah, they're violent, they're barbarians, but they're like gonna be much more powerful than the vault dwellers. Once again, he's gonna be talking about the pregnant woman and how powerful she is. Perhaps there is a lore reason for it and not simply because she is a woman.
This is the cringiest ever, seeing pregnant women be badass. I hate this propaganda. It is so transparent.
You know how in the 2016 Gamergate era, there were definitely liberals who would get mad that like not everything that they were watching in their cultural consumption was up to snuff and met the standards that they wanted it to meet. So sometimes like a lot of the think pieces that were written in that era, in that time frame, were just liberals basically being like, why is there a bad character doing bad things in this show? I want them to only do good things, or whatever. Like the problematic nature of Robert Downey Jr.'s blackface. Let's talk about it. That type of not understanding the nuance or not understanding the point. It's very interesting that this dude is doing the reverse of that. So not only is he just as annoying, but also on top of that, he's also horrifyingly bad with his politics. So his heart is in the wrong place. His mind is in the wrong place. And this analysis is so funny. He just literally is like, I only want white men to be powerful. I want women to be quiet. And then I want the white men to the women, only white women, every now and then. I just don't want anything else. It's like, bro, you just want to watch porn then. Just go watch like regular white on white porn if that's what you want. You want no plot, no subplot, no subtext. You just want like sexy white guys beating the out of people. He's literally upset that there are weak characters. He's upset that there are strong characters, but not in the right way. He's upset that there are weak characters. He's upset that there are non-white characters. What the are you doing? Like, if I were to take this seriously and go, okay, let's make your perfect movie, that would not be a movie. It would just be white on white porn. And then maybe a little bit of like white guy beating the out of other people.
And yeah, so he gets hazed by all the other Brotherhood of Steel initiates, and he gets saved by a trans man. I'm not joking, dude.
Wait, I don't get it. Shouldn't he be excited that like a bunch of white dudes are just like beating the out of the black guy? Isn't that what you want? Bro, he can't even stay consistent to the racism. Like, I don't get it.
And even though the NCR capital was nuked, that doesn't explain how the Boneyard turned into a giant desert wasteland. But it's as simple as the showrunners didn't care. This is not made for the fans. This is made for normies who have heard of Fallout. It's made for women who won't even watch the show. And most importantly, it's made as a humiliation ritual. They will destroy everything you love, and you will do nothing about it.
There is nothing funnier to me than like the modern Nazi movement is entirely revolved around not even consuming treats, but instead getting mad at the treats for not fitting your standards. That's the only thing that like gives me a little bit of joy and a little bit of confidence that this is never gonna launch off again, even though the neoliberals in charge are doing their very best, operate on fascist boundaries regardless. It's pretty funny. Like, it's just, dude, you're talking about like race mixing and like you want to act like you're this big old Nazi, and then like your major output, your organizational capacity starts and ends at crying about a video game rendition that didn't suit all of your needs perfectly. You are such a pathetic, wormish loser, dude. Go the weights, big dog. Show us what the master race really is supposed to look like. Because if this is it, like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. These guys never bring out their best. This is what he calls his fans. Synth cells. Ugh. The classic Fallout meme. Don't mess with his Fallout fans. We blindly worship the ideologies of the games are criticizing. That face when the hottest new show of the year is a story about a patriotic American trad wife whose dreams of getting married and starting a family are shattered by degenerate illegal immigrants, so she begins a quest of righteous revenge. This has to like loop back around. This has to be like a leftist who made this joke to make fun of like right-wingers, right? Because this is something I would say sarcastically. There's no way that a conservative wrote this. No, this 100% is left-wing satire. There's no shot a conservative wrote these words, okay? You want to know why I also think this is a leftist meme? Because look at how long it is. There's no goddamn way. One, it's actually funny. This level of text is almost 50-50 text over here. Of course it's a leftist who wrote it. You are no different than the right-wingers pointing out untraditional, attractive leftists. Yes, dude. Yes, I'm body shaming the Nazi. Okay? Shut the fuck up. 3 minutes in, dude's talking about race mixing. I'm calling him an inbred dumbass. Why are you body shaming the fascists? Yo, this is my exact favorite type of left dumbass. Okay, the guy who like memes about how we have to kill fascists and whatever, and then we'll be like, I can't believe you body shamed them. Stop being such a annoying liberal, please.
And you reunite him with his parents who are also ghouls. It's quite possibly the dumbest quest in any RPG of all time, and rightfully, fans pointed out how stupid it was, how it's been established in the original games that ghouls—
Who cares, bro? Who cares? It's like, dude. You can get this autistic about things in the real world, but you can't get this autistic about things that don't exist in fiction. I don't know if you know this, but ghouls don't exist, big dog. The do you mean? My immersion. Like, it's so weird. What are you talking about, bro? Your immersion? They're ghouls.
Now ghouls are just immortal zombies, and Pete Hines being—
It's so funny because, like, he's mad about that plot point, not realizing that there's keeping him alive in the grave, dumb. You didn't even pay attention to what was going on. He wasn't just in the grave, idiot. He had tubes connected to the grave. He was being fed. He had IV bags. Oh my God. So like technically the TV show actually takes care of that little, actually my immersion moment. He's just like mad about the quest and it's still chirping about the quest. This circumstance with the grave doesn't even fit the bill.
So yeah, as if I even had to tell you, don't watch this show. I mean, if you like this show on any level, I've lost any and all respect for you. In fact, I don't think I even view you as human anymore.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad. Wow, the Reddit bot comments are absolutely pathetic. Can you even refute a single point of the video or really continue to cry about my political beliefs? Oh, wait, that would require you to watch the video. I have a few questions for you shills. And then he starts talking about like Fallout lore from New Vegas. Yo, this guy is Reddit personified. He thinks he's above Reddit because I think he thinks 4chan is above Reddit, not realizing that Reddit is pretty 4chan. If you think the show isn't woke, what's your definition of woke? Oh God, I love the right-wingers who are like, dude, you're dumb. The show's not woke, idiot. It's like, how do you think it's not woke? I saw black people. Why do you care if other people make or hate, other people like or hate the show? Millions of people buy COD each year and we all know it sucks. Normies, you liking the show doesn't make it good. I thought leftists hated corporations. Here you are licking Bethesda's boots. Got him, dude. Yes, if you enjoy a show, that means you also subscribe to everything that Bethesda has done. Also, doesn't this imply that like at a certain point you were licking Bethesda's boots? I don't know. Is he a corporal cuck? Like what the that about? If your reply to this post doesn't answer any of these three questions, you will be blocked on this channel. Feel free to cry about your groomer, about it in your groomer Discord. Does this guy not like anything? I feel like almost all his videos are everything. This is awesome. Give it up for this guy. He's a big, brave boy. He watched it all the way through the first episode. He also intermittently live streams himself gaming, varying from gathering footage for reviews, playing audience requested titles, and sometimes doing multiplayer games with his friends Thomas, Nick, and his brother Devin. Several YouTubers, notably Mauler and Zero News Coffee, who criticized Synthetic Man over his negative review of popular Sony exclusive game God of War Ragnarok, in which he exclaimed it's a boring walking simulator with too many cutscenes made for movie buffs and Marvel fans instead of gamers. You hate to see an ugly bitch serve sometimes, okay? Synthetic Man has responded to a few criticisms. I mean, that's not like as bad of a take, okay? Popular content creator Mahler is also taking a disliking for Synthetic Man over his contentious critique, not only making fun of every review with his cohorts, EFAP podcast, what is EFAP, but using 20 hours of Synthetic Man's God of War streams and edited together a 4-hour-long video. Okay, bro, these guys are all so insane. Dude, what the you made a 4-hour-long video about a... Oh my God. These guys are all... Oh God, I don't want to know anything. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to watch the rest of this. Those dudes are all alt-right YouTubers. Oh God. The more I learn about these losers, the more I'm like, dude, please get a grip. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Listen, there's already enough dumb here, okay? I don't need to know about like dudes who are living on borrowed time, okay?